Good morning, students, parents, and faculty. You may or may not know me, but my name is Fiona Martin, and today I want to talk to you about travel. What is travel? Since I see everyone else defines their topic, I guess I'll do that too. Webster's dictionary defines travel as a journey, typically of some length or abroad. Can some audience members please raise their hand and tell me a place that they have visited? Right there. Arizona? That's cool. Jalen? Alaska? Nice. JC? Sorry? Czech Republic. Huh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a place. I love travel. It is one of my favorite hobbies. I've been fortunate enough to be able to go on a few trips throughout the past couple of years. As you can see behind me, I've visited quite a few places. One of the most remarkable discoveries I made by traveling is that all those places have some kind of amazing history behind them. For instance, I recently visited Quebec City, Canada. There is an unbelievably rich history there, from the Chateau Frontenac to the cannons lining the water to the water itself. I spent a good 5 to 6 hours on walking tours, but still didn't learn anything close to as much as I'd like to. In case you don't know what the Chateau Frontenac is, it is a huge castle in Quebec City. Its formal name is Fairmont-le-Château Frontenac, but most people call it Chateau Frontenac. It's also a hotel on the upper floors, and on the ground floor there is a museum. 125 years have passed since the completion of the Chateau Frontenac. Lining the water are the cannons. These cannons were given to Quebec City by France a long time ago as a gift. Just outside the cannons is the water. As you may know, Canada gets very cold in winter, and I mean freezing cold. As a result of said freezing cold, the water freezes, and then the ice starts to break up. So the people of Quebec City have an annual canoeing race during the winter months.
One of the most exciting events of Quebec's Winter Carnival was the ice canoe race.
This event is exactly what it sounds like. Teams hit the frigid waters of the St. Lawrence River with their canoes and race through a mix of ice, slush, and water.
Originally a means of winter transport, ice canoeing has become a sport for the bold and brave. Having had the chance to try this ourselves, we had some serious respect for the teams competing.
Here is a look at this legendary event.
No matter where you go, even locally, I'm willing to bet you that there is at least some kind of interesting history behind it. Every place has a story. You might have to do a little digging to find it. For instance, when I was researching activities to do in Edinburgh, Scotland, I found 2 cafes that J.K. Rowling wrote some of the Harry Potter books in. They're called the Elephant House and Spoon's Cafe Bistro. The Elephant House owns a signed copy of the Philosopher's Stone, which is amazing. And the bathroom is unbelievable. It contains graffiti everywhere. All Harry Potter things, of course. For example, there is Dumbledore's Army, This Way to the Ministry, which is above the toilet, a reference to Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And the Deathly Hallows sign is everywhere. When people learned that the Elephant House was a place where J.K. Rowling wrote some of the Harry Potter books, they started graffitiing the walls in the bathroom. As you can see, I'm a fan of history, and I'm always wanting to learn more about everything. But there are other benefits to travel than just the history. According to a joint study from the Global Commission on Aging and Transamerica Center for Retirement Studies, in partnership with the U.S. Travel Association, traveling actually keeps you healthier. The study found that women who vacation at least twice a year show a significantly lower risk of suffering a heart attack than those who only travel every 6 months or so. The same is true for men. Men who do not take an annual vacation show a 20% greater risk of death and a 30% greater risk of heart disease. That is something you should probably remember. I know that there are at least a few artists in this room. I'm looking at you, Olivia, Jillian, and Ms. Nauer. In my experience, travel really inspires me to find different cultures that motivates me to try new things. I know that in Quebec City, there's a street called Treasure Street that I hope to visit during the 8th grade trip to Canada. Treasure Street is a street in Quebec that is dedicated to art and artists showing and selling their art. Any artist can set up shop no matter what they sell, so naturally you get a wide range of cultures and art styles. As you can tell, I'm very passionate about travel. I encourage all of you to try it sometime and hope to hear about your adventures. Thank you and have a great day.